This video was commissioned by Kevazard Edits. Patrons who join my $10 tier can pick which shows I cover on It's Just a Cartoon. There's a limited number of slots available, so sign up now. Be sure to subscribe and help get this video to 2,000 likes. Max and Emmy head to Dragonland for a fun day at the beach. The dragons are gathering shells to make necklaces while Ord ogles over his cupcake like an unbridled pastry whore. Max graciously shares his hat with Ord, but when he asks for one tiny bite of the literal child-sized cupcake, Ord tells him to screw off. The group continues to look for shells, and Max gets one to squirt all over him.
Oh!
It's a sad, sad day when a 4-year-old has more riz than you. Ord finds a shell and offhandedly wishes for a hat in a completely natural-sounding way.
I wish I had a hat like Max's.
Surprise, surprise, it turns out Ord found a wish shell.
A wish shell? What's that?
What the fuck do you think it is? Ord is reluctant to share the wish shell, which is understandable considering how dumb his friend's wishes are.
I can wish for super big muscles!
You're 4. Calm down.
I can wish for a louder singing voice.
I'd wish for earplugs.
Microphones and earplugs can easily be purchased without wishes.
I want to wish for lots and lots of new books to read.
Do they not have libraries in Dragonland?
I'd wish to be the best soccer player in the whole world.
Firstly, the fact that you called it soccer, I don't care you're 6, your antepasados are rolling in their tumbas. Secondly, why did the rock make a squish sound when you kicked it?
World.
Ugh. Ord tells his friends to find their own damn magic shells and wishes to go someplace where he never has to share. Ord is transported to a magical sky McMansion, whose name I'm not sure I can say on YouTube.
Welcome, welcome. You've to Kingdom. Kingdom? What's that?
Ord is thrilled to be in paradise, until he learns he can never leave. Instead of thinking for 10 seconds, Ord panic wishes for all his friends to join him in the bad place.
You mean you could have made a wish to go back home, but no? Instead you wished us all here?
Oops.
Dumbass!
Ord tries to wish them all home, only to be told by Cassie the shell only grants 3 wishes, which is something she definitely could have mentioned when everyone was trying to use it earlier. The group tries to escape by flying out of the castle, only to get bitch-slapped by God. Monsignor Marmaduke explains the only way out is through a locked gate. Instead of trying to climb over the gate, the group takes a minute to shit on Ord for being a selfish prick, even though he had no ethical obligation to share the wishes, any more so than a lottery winner is obligated to share their winnings with fair-weather friends.
If you'd shared the wish shell in the first place, Ord, we definitely wouldn't be in this mess.
What are you complaining about? You and Max can go home anytime you want. The group plans to get the gate key from Marmaduke by strong-arming Ord into sharing his cupcake, which somehow hasn't gotten smushed in his weird-ass bottomless kangaroo pouch. Marmaduke agrees to the trade if he can have the entire cupcake to himself. Ord says hell no, until his friends remind him it's his own damn fault they got stuck there in the first place. Ord bitches and moans until he finally agrees to go halfsies on the cupcake. Marmaduke shares the key and Ord's dragon badge glows, signifying he's learned his lesson, even though he did the bare minimum to fix the mess he created and complained about it the entire time. The group escapes from Kingdom and flies past the smiling sun, which seems cute until you realize it's a sentient being that's always on fire. Back at the beach, we see Ord has finally learned how to share, and Max and Emmy return home to their parents, who somehow haven't figured out their kids keep disappearing from the playroom for several hours at a time. And don't give me that whole "it's just in their heads" crap, because that marshmallow fluff on Max's mouth definitely came from somewhere. At least I think it's marshmallow fluff.
It makes your wish come true.
You've to Kingdom. Kingdom. You cannot leave Kingdom. You can only to Kingdom. You cannot go home from Kingdom. That's why we call it Kingdom. We're in Kingdom, and you can only to Kingdom, and you can't go home from Kingdom. I'm really scared.
Stuck in Kingdom.
You can here.
There must be some way out of Kingdom.
Your first meal in Kingdom. Come on, everybody.
So remember, kids, sharing is important, and it's good to learn how to compromise with others. That being said, if you discover a magical wishing shell, keep it to your damn self. That way you don't have to worry about giving away wishes when you're the one who found it in the first place. Be sure to word your wishes carefully so you don't accidentally end up trapped in purgatory. But if your wish does backfire, take a second to plan your next move instead of panic wishing for the first thing that pops into your head. Make sure you know how many wishes you have ahead of time so you don't end up wasting them all. If you're trapped and the only way out is to share your snack with the gatekeeper, it's better to bite the bullet since your fat ass doesn't need more sweets anyway. And above all else, get yourself a man who will go down on you the way Marmaduke goes to town on that cupcake. Also, don't question how a two-headed dragon with one body can be two different genders when none of the dragons have any genitals. And if you're a grown man who makes YouTube videos, don't waste countless hours adding unnecessary bleeps to a kid's show to make it sound more raunchy. Though in my defense, time is like my cum. I've got too much of it on my hands. And even though we'll never know who the previous owner of the dragon scale was and whether or not they died in Dragonland, it's best not to go down that rabbit hole. Because at the end of the day, it's just a cartoon.
Is there a cartoon you want me to talk about? Patrons who join my $10 tier can pick which shows I cover on It's Just a Cartoon. There's a limited number of slots available, so sign up now. Coming up next.
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your offer?